Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. Got through the weekend, still kicking, so that's good. I got that other 2 pails of mix in here. A refractory cement. This stuff. Got two more of those came in. I don't know whether I'm going to pour that today or not. I had a bit of a brainwave, and I don't know if it's going to work now, but as you can see, there's a piece of tape on the side of the bucket. There's also a piece of tape on the side of this bucket. I had a little brainwave the other day, and I don't think it was going to work, so what my idea was to get these in here and actually run a pipe through the center from one thing to the other thing, and that would automatically create my hole going through the cement. Well, I thought after, holy cow, if I get that all in there and get this in here and start pouring that in there, I'll never get that pipe out again, and then I'll probably have a lot of trouble getting this guy out. So I'm like, ah, crap. So that I didn't think was going to work too well, so I just kind of taped her up with some Gorilla Tape here, and hopefully it should still kind of hold a bit of a form. And I guess I'll have to, I don't know how well this stuff will drill after. It's pretty hard there now. I don't know how it's going to drill after, but it would have been nice to have like a hole already formed, because it's not going to be very thick, and I'm going to have to drill it, and I don't really want to do a hammer drill because it's going to probably bust it all apart again. Just to drill a little hole, like I got to drill a hole out for the air flame inlet, right? So I'm like, so yeah, probably shouldn't have drilled that, but I'll have to. I don't know what I'm going to do here yet for the hole, because like this stuff, maybe it would hold together fine when you're drilling with it, drilling a hole out. But I got to drill, like I say, a fairly beefy hole. At least this size here. This is what I drilled the bucket out with, and this is a 2 3/8. That should be enough to let in some flamage. So that's the whole side of the bucket anyway. So, but I'm like, man, now I drilled holes in this. Now it's probably not going to work the way I wanted it to. So, but hopefully we got enough here with these 2 more buckets of stuff. It freaking well better be, because this stuff really isn't that cheap. So, you know, it's like, it's almost 60 bucks or whatever it was here now for 2 more things. About 35 bucks roughly a container. Now it's free shipping, which is nice, but I can guarantee that the shipping's already inside the price of the stuff. So there we go. There's another refractory, and this one's missing a handle duty, but there we go. So, but anyways, that's that. I don't really know, like I say, if I'm going to really get pouring this today or not. I'm not sure. So those ones didn't leak. It would be nice to get it going, but like I say, boy oh boy, I don't know. I got another little project today I wanted to work on. If I can find my project, I'm getting a lot of junk out on the table here. But anyways, brake controller stuff. Still wanting to do a little bit of that maybe. So let's get all this stuff over here. I was for Princess Auto the other day on our journey down to the motocross, supercross race. It was awesome. I got another new guy here actually, trailer plug. Only because this one come with the backside, where this one kind of just came like that. It's kind of like a replacement, I think. Where this one has like the other plug too, right? So it'd be a lot nicer for wire and stuff rather than trying to just put on like a spade terminal-y things onto these things in here. So I would almost kind of presume that, no, maybe not. I was gonna say maybe this is a universal one here, I guess. So look, it's got a nice watertight plug gasket there too. so that's nice. Have to figure out all this wiring and stuff. It's not too complex. It shouldn't be anyways. So now how the heck, really? You really had to zip tie it right in? Okay, well, so I also got some of these too. I know some of you guys were saying to use these guys, but this is the biggest one I could find in the mini fuses that are used on that tractor. And this is a little fuse tap thing. At least I hope I got the right thing here. I think that's right. This is kind of really all they had anyway, so it just says mini plug-in fuse holder. The bigger ones actually said fuse tap, and they look just like this, so hopefully it's all right. But I'm just gonna do a bit of research. So I don't know. These are 15 amp. That should be enough for just running like a single axle braking system. But I was reading in the manual and stuff. Let me pull out the manual here. So just looking in, there's actually a book that come for the axle, the Dexter axle stuff here, and I was curious how many amps it's going to take. So I'm not really 100% sure what size of brakes I've got. I think they're probably the 10-inch. I don't really know. I'm trying to find info on it here, and I can't seem to find anything. I'm going to actually have to look up the axle maybe on a website, but it doesn't really matter too much because we've got magnetic brakes on ours here. And it looks like everything pretty much takes 3 amps per brake. So we've of course got a brake on each side, so we're going to need 6 amps. So I would think that this should be well in spec of that. But there's a problem I've never really thought of. To use this, I'm going to have to leave the cap off my fuse box out there on the tractor. And I don't like that because of the dust and stuff that I'm going to get accumulated onto it. I don't like that, so this may not be what's going to happen here. So I would have to tap into this little box here where all the fuses are, if I can get her off again here. And no, I'm not cutting a square out of the top just to make it work. So that would have to get tapped into one of these, right? And it's never going to fit that cap back on. Now, they're not super clean anyways, but I don't need dust getting blown on there consistently, so that's not going to work. I don't really want to do it that way. I don't know. I might have to run a wire and hook right to the battery and just put an inline fuse in. Really don't want to have to do that because then I have to try to somehow fish the wire under the radiator somewhere here. I presume there'd be a spot to go through and out where the positive comes. I guess I could almost drill a hole through maybe here and then just run it. Exhaust pipe right there is a bit warm, but I don't know. I'll have to figure out the fishing of it. The fishing could maybe go even out and around this side. I could come off the battery down and around. Might even be able to get it through here or something. Should have a grommet on it though. Should have a grommet on it though, so it doesn't wreck the wire, you know. But I could kind of come down through here maybe or something and out and then around, because it's got to be on this side anyway, so regardless it's going to have to cross over. So it's better to cross here maybe and go through. This I think is the radiator drain here. Yeah, that's a little petcock for the radiator drain. So I could run, I don't know if that's such a good idea, but I could run through this grommet maybe with the beside the negative there. That might work. Then I could just go and find places to zip tie on the way through or stuff, you know, and bring her back to here somewhere. Be our main power outlet thing for that. Now some of you are thinking about mounting it under the seat. Well, it might fit there actually under the seat. But what I'm kind of thinking for the brake controller, I mean, is have it removable. So I would have to wire it with special connector thingies. And I think I've got some. Now whether these little connectors are good for 6 amps, probably would spike to maybe 8, I don't know, if it have to. And then I could just remove the controller, you know, and only put it together when I need it, kind of thing. And I don't have to worry about it all the time if it's out and raining or whatever. Pardon me. So this we could make removable, and I think that might be kind of a good idea. Well, there's my fuse. That's for this thing here. We still have to cut that out. That I guess we won't use, unfortunately. So yeah, I might just hook it right straight to the battery and then just run a inline fuse, solder and heat shrink tube that on, and the removable connectors. Removable connectors. Let's see, what do I have in there that would maybe be appropriate? Because then you could take it apart. See, I've got I've got these kind of things that could be the part that stays on the tractor so it doesn't hit the frame and stuff. I just don't really like that idea. Nice to have another plug like this. I might not be a bad idea to see if I can find the other part side of that. I have no idea even where I would find something like that. It's either that or change it to some other kind of a plug, because that would be a little more safer, I think, than just these things. I don't know if these would be good enough anyway, so I'll have to do some thinking. Oh, that's the idea there. That's what I need to get. This is just a wiring harness for some sort of Toyota of some sort here. All I need is the end piece there, but basically that's the male that would go together with this female here. You can kind of see there. And it just kind of whips it into Toyota's plug there. So I don't really need all that part. I just kind of need the end piece here, and then just wire it off myself. So I'll maybe run over to like Canadian Tire or something, see if I can see if they sell something with that plug on it. There we go, easy peasy. Canadian Tire had different ones. This is actually for what does it say? Buick, Chevrolet, GM, Saturn. And there's all the different models for, but I'm not using it for that. So yeah. So more frickin' bloody packaging. So yeah, that'll work good. So this is actually the vehicle end. So this will be back in the tractor here. This would be the vehicle end here. So basically, let me think about this. All I really need to bring back is hook this into the power. And this would run the power into here. Hopefully these connect. That's good. So when I don't need this thing, I can just unhook it, put it in the box, I guess, where the battery and stuff is. That should, I would think, keep it dryish. Should be watertightish in there. So that'll work good. So yeah, most of this I don't really need. Especially don't need this crazy looking plug thing. Holy. That's a sweet looking plug though, isn't it? But anyways, yeah, don't need that. So that'll work good. And this thing I'll probably use, I think it's the white on that is the ground. I'll have to look at the instructions again. I can't really remember off the top of my head now which one was which one. Okay, let me do some diagramming, drawing stuff here. Hang on. So if I'm thinking this straightly through here, should be fairly simple. What I would need to do is cut the end of the plug off here, of course. And what I would need to do is join the blues together. This is straight to the plug, end of the trailer. Join the blues for the trailer brakes. I believe that's the right one. I will review that again, of course. Red we'll have to tee into it, because I'll need red coming from the tractor. That'll feed into here. And I do believe the red also goes back this way and will charge my battery, if I'm thinking right here. We will need white for ground, so we'll tee that white into here as well. And then I'll ground this somewhere onto the tractor, I presume, or maybe right back to the negative on the battery. I don't know. Maybe I can catch actually a ground on the frame that goes right back to the battery. That would work too. They say actually not to ground these just to a frame, because it could cause intermittent use. So you're better to ground right to the battery, or I think I could go right to the same bolt that there's a negative right to it. So I think all that should work. And then this will basically charge power into our controller. We'll set all our deweys and stuff, and then use our thingy here on or off, and that'll send the power back through the blue, through this, back to the brakes. And then when I don't want her hooked on, all this will stay spliced together, and I'll just unhook this here and pull that off, and then she should be good. It'd be nice if I had a little covery thing for that, but I think it should be alright. So I think that should make our brakes work. And then this actually is the original one I got, plug, and these are all universal plugs, which is nice. So that should work good. Alright, I got a whole bunch of wire. This is actually wire from when we had a well at the house. Yeah. Why am I missing colors? It doesn't seem right. Huh. Anyways, doesn't matter. This is from a well we had at the house, and it ended up being that well was all salty in the bottom. Not much good for water, right? Can't really use salty water. So we pulled all the pipe and stuff out, and this is the wire that they attach. It goes right down to the submersible pump. So yeah, so I'm thinking of using maybe the red. That's a fairly beefy wire. I don't really know what gauge it is, but the green is of course the ground, and this was a 220 pump, right? So you got two hots, and then the ground, or neutral I guess you'd call it. So we got some beefy wire there, and I like it too because it's got real thick coating on it too of, is it gonna focus or not? Real thick coating of the jacket stuff, right? So I probably almost don't need to run it in a loom, although I probably will still. But this wire was what I was going to use, and this is I think a 10 gauge wire, and it's quite a bit smaller stuff. We were able to focus on that. A lot finer strands too, so let's do a little comparison here maybe. So this must be, I don't know, an 8 gauge maybe or something. This stuff. So this other stuff's got quite a bit bigger strands. A lot thicker coating too. I kind of like that, so probably should have another exterior protection on it. I'm going through a frame, sharp metal, vibration, on it, rotting a hole through it. So should have something. Now my only dilemma is, can I get the thicker jacketed stuff to fit the wire in here? Which I think it should. Only because this is a little smaller terminal to go on the battery. I'm going to actually have to, I don't know, it's not going to quite fit too well. I don't really want to trim the sides, but I might have to bend them a little bit and then just squash it on with the bolt. But nah, I think that should work. So this has been outside under the snowbank, so I'm going to let that sit in here and thaw for a bit, and then I'll have to peel off the red. Might as well separate it all, I guess. Coil it back up, and then put some tape or something around it. Then I got lots of wire. These is super awesome green though, eh? The green is phenomenal, huge on this. Like I don't know what gauge that is. It probably does say on it. I just didn't really take the time to look, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 huge thick mother wires there. Let's see if we can get you a little better shot. Come on, really? There. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 thick mother wires, and then super thick coating on the outside. Probably could use that one too. That'd be awesome. You probably wouldn't need any protection, but I kind of like to keep the colors. You know, red is positive, green is usually negative, or black is negative. So for that, we'll keep it that way. This is actually meant for 110 housing wire stuff, so I think it should hold the 12 volt fine. 6 amps and that should be no problem. I wish I had some of these little fork ones a little bigger. I could just slide that in, put the bolt on, away we go. I don't think that's going to fit that wire. It has to be the yellow ones. So yeah, I don't have any of those ones, so that sucks. I got many different sizes of ones, though. That might fit the bolt. I don't know. Might be too small. Let's go look at that. Well, that's the small guy. Oh, that'll work there. You know what? I bet you if I can just get another nut, slam another nut onto that instead of actually having to go underneath. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, this one's too big. That one will work. Oh, that's good. All right. So the tree guys are just out here doing a bit of trimming for me today on this tree right beside the garage. So that's good. A couple of dead branches. That's all they're doing is dead branches right now. Dead falling, or dead, whatever they call that. Clipping. So anyways, I got a little hole drilled just over here right next to where the battery drains through, and that should be able to run down and around back through there somewhere with the wire. I'm going to probably have to come up and then around behind here. I think there should be room. I think there should be room for it, and then get our power right out of there. I think that'll work. Now, that's a different weird size of a bolt. And see, I took the negative off first. And I want to get this off, see if I can get a nut for it, because I can just smash it right on there. Alright, so don't mind the chainsaw noises. That adds effect. But anyways, we got the plug hooked on here. I actually hooked it right on the 3-point hitch lift thing here. Probably not the best idea, but I think if I didn't, I wouldn't reach up where the plug was going to be. I was going to mount it up here. So that trailer's right down now was where I'd be unhooking, right? So I thought, okay, let's put it right here. So that's looked after. And the only other problem is this is going to have to be a little longer. I think it should be okay though. For when it's down, it should have lots of slack there. If I mount the box up, maybe on here, some Velcro strips or something, then oh crap, it's starting to rain. And that will hopefully be fine. I don't think anything will hurt in there. I could almost maybe even tuck it down in somewhere, you know, kind of thing if need be. But, oh, need to do a grave, okay. And away we go. So I think that should work. That's actually, well, we'll go a little lower than that. That's kind of right to the ground there. So hopefully that should still be reaching all right. Yeah, I think it should have enough. This will move if I have to. I can just pull that Velcro thing off and then blah, blah, blah. But now you're thinking, oh crap, now you're going to have that thing solidly wired in there. Now what if you want to take this, I'm going to use something else? Well, this comes off of there. Sweet. So then I can just take this off, unplug this, take this whole thing right out. This whole wire harness will come out. Awesome. And got lots of clearance there for turning and stuff. Should be fine there. Then up to my brake controller. I'm gonna run back power from the front, probably tie it onto this line, follow it all the way back, and then we'll tee into the power somewhere here, I guess. Now that will make it not come off though. That will make that harness have to stay on, but I can just also just coil that back up or whatever, and it should be good. So I just have to basically hook up grounds. So all these grounds will get hooked up together. I might run another ground from this right up to maybe, I think there's a ground right up here. Where the heck did I see that? There was a ground somewhere here, hang on. I know it comes down here and it grounds out right onto this stud here. So I should be able to just run mine to right there and hook onto that. So we've got some wires to run now, but I'll probably wait till those guys are done. Keep their background noise out, and then my positive will come down around through this hole. I made it big enough to hold the loom stuff, so she'll have lots of protection. And back, connect in. It'd be nice if I had a little bit of something to disconnect there. I could maybe, I don't know. I guess it'll have to be solidly soldered in and then taped up or something. I don't know, I haven't really figured about that part yet, but we got her mostly mounted here. But I gotta wait till those guys are done. Alright, I guess we'll separate the red cable here and the stuff. Hey, you ever guys, you know, started off a day feeling pretty good, and then by like now, which is about 2:15, you kind of feel like you're walking with like a whole pile of mud on your boots. You just don't feel like doing anything. That's what happened to me this afternoon. I don't know what the heck's going on. I had pretty good energy this morning, all gung-ho and stuff now, so it's like, yeah, I don't really feel like doing that. I kind of describe it as trying to walk with a whole bunch of mud on your boots, and it's really heavy, and your feet are like really struggling. Come on, you know, and I don't know, it's weird. Just got real tired this afternoon, and probably because from the other night when we got home from the Supercross, it was pretty late. We left there, I think it was like 9:30 by the time we left down the city there, so time we got through the traffic, and oh, that sucked, and got home, it was getting on in the day. So in the night, and the next day actually, I think I was in bed around 1:30, which, you know, for some of you this doesn't sound too bad probably, but for me, when, you know, I'm pretty much, if I don't get in by 10:30 at night, I am screwed the next day kind of thing, right? So I don't know, I'm still dragging from that maybe, I don't know, but like I say, I felt pretty good this morning, but now it's just like, holy freaking crap. What the freaking crap? So anyways, this is gonna probably be quite a hairy, wiry mess. I'm not really looking forward to this, but anyways, we'll get them separated. And I've used actually some of this stuff already on my diesel tank behind the building here for the pump. It's got a 12-volt pump on it, and I think I used the green as the ground, so there was a huge ground, and we used that as the ground, and I think I used, I can't remember, maybe the red or something, I can't remember now, but I used the big ones because that thing does draw a fair bit. So this is gonna suck because this is all gonna get all wound around and it's already like kind of pre-twisted, right? But once we get her done, it should be all right. This stuff should be more than adequate for that. I don't know what gauge this is. It doesn't seem to really say on it. It doesn't really, I guess because they're, I don't know. Well, the big green stuff has a stamping on it. I don't know if I can read it or not. I'll just see if I can find it after there. I'm just curious, you know, because, well, you know what? It's got to be on here. The big green one here does have Billstmaxx Art Industries CSA 600 volt minus 40. I don't know. It doesn't say the gauge on it. Not that I can decipher it anyway, so. But this red stuff should be more than enough for what we're going to be running her at. So we'll get her all separated, and then I might just try to run this today and just take it easy for the rest of the day. I don't know if I'm going to finish all the wiring today on this this tractor. Maybe finish her tomorrow or something if I feeling better. Maybe I'm coming down with something, I don't know. We were down in the city with a lot of probably really potentially sick people. Oh, I hate downtown Toronto. Oh my God. I don't know how the heck people can live like that. I guess because I'm so used to living kind of here where I can go like this and, you know, breathe a bit, right? Where down there it's like, holy frickin' crap, if you do that, you hit the third guy beside you. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. Like, we normally park at the transit station way down below us here, and then take the train in, then walk over to the big Rogers Center there. But this time I thought, oh, you know what? Let's just drive right down. We'll drive right down to the center and park right underneath the stadium, which we did. $40 to park under the stadium, and it wasn't too bad. But oh, just the frickin' people. Especially after the event gets out, there's frickin' people all over the place. It's like, how the heck? Why do they have to have this big, nice, huge stadium right here? They could put it somewhere else where there's not so many people all the time. Because it was pretty crappy, you know. But we did make her. We didn't crack or anything. Still don't know how we didn't crash, but we didn't crash into anybody. And finally got in, found our seats. It's stupid though, because I wanted seats not, you know, right front up, because you're not going to see anything except the bike go right in front of you, right? Which totally makes sense to me. So I'm like, let's get some seats way up high. You guys watch the video of it, you'll see how high we were sitting, and that's why we were sitting that high, because you get a whole view of the track, not just the front, right? Like if I wanted to be close to a dirt bike, I'd go stand beside mine. I wanted to be up high where I could see everything, you know. You could look across the track, you could watch them jump to the finish line, you know. Yeah, it was a little far away that way, but I thought it was pretty good. So, and actually I was thinking, geez, that seats we were in there would be actually good for a ball game too. Holy frickin' crap, I'm not even a quarter of the way through yet. So anyways, maybe we'll stop flabbing gums for a minute. And we'll put her into like a fast time, and we'll strip wire here in fast time. So here we go. Alright, now we got the fun job of threading the loomy stuff onto this, and it's not too bad because it's got a split in the loom. So, don't have to do a whole lot, but we're going to have to do some here. Oh my goodness, really? It's there. I was going to say, what the heck? It's like half melted. So, yeah, that definitely should be enough. So I just want to start the loom and leave a little bit sticking out. And basically just have to keep feeding the wire in, kind of thing. Now you think, oh, you could just start at the end and start pushing it on. Yeah, you'll get about 5 feet. And that won't work, so we'll have to do it this way. So, push the wire over the loom. Try not to get everything all bunched up. Once you get a little bit of a system down, it'll work pretty good. And then what you want to do, just to secure it a little more, is put a bit of black tape every so often on it. See, it's going pretty good. The only time it gets kind of folded underneath itself. So you just gotta manipulate it a little bit and you should be good. I don't know how much I'm going to do, but probably should go just measure it, because I don't need to do extras. This will just help give a little more protection, because it's going to be pretty vibratey up there. I haven't really got a proper grommet, rubbery grommet to put through the hole. That's really what it should have. I've never seen like one of my kits, one of these kit things at Princess Auto for wire or rubber grommets before, so that might be something new. So I got, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 feet done there now. Wouldn't think I'd need a whole pile much more, but it depends where your route's at, right? If you gotta go down, around, and up and around, it's gonna use up more wire. You just go straight, that's perfect. Minimal wire used. But what I'll do is just run a bit of this, and then I'll take the whole jumble out and basically just start feeding it. So let's go do that. Alright, I guess we'll start here at the hole. We'll feed this up through. Oh yeah, not feeling terrific today. Well, it wasn't too bad this morning, but I don't know. Oh no, did I not drill it big enough? Jeez, I thought I did. Because I put tape on it here already. I hope I drilled it big enough. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh. Uh-oh. I might not have. I might have to get a bigger drill bit. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, I can drill it bigger. Now she's bigger. So, that goes back down there. This should fit now, 1/2 inch. Should be lots big. Still chainsawing? Okay, well that's here. I'm going to retape it again. Back to here. And pull some through and go up around the back side here. Good, I'll leave some extra, and what I'm going to do is leave some too. Let's get you in position here. Leave some extra to maybe attach it. I'll have to get it down below there if I could. There. Attach it into this little clip thing here. If I can. And then I'll be able to zip tie it to there, cut her to length. A couple of zip ties should be good. Ew, that's gooey under there. Oh, wait. And then we're going to run her down the line here. I got to figure out the route, though. Okay, I don't even know if we're in the shot here, but anyways, I think we're going to attach it as best we can to this hose, wire hose thingy. I guess that'll work. Anything under there, I'd be afraid of something moving or whatever, so we'll just start attaching her here, I guess. Try to go up and around too there a little bit. And sorry if you're not in the shot, sorry. I can't really see too well there. That should be alright though. Everything's plasticky and stuff here, so it's not like it's gonna rub stuff and, you know, wear a hole in it. Hopefully, anyways. Oh goodness, I gotta get down on my doughies. Oh, so I don't know after this where I'm gonna go. I might have to jump off of. I can continue running it down this line, I think, and then I'm gonna have to jump maybe over to these ones, and then head back, and then up somewhere back there is where I kind of need her. I can go up through the fender somewhere, I guess. Look at the leaves, hey, under here still. Packed in from last fall, I guess. Crazy stuff. But anyways, I guess I'll keep attaching here as bestish as I can. And oh, where are you guys gonna sit? Maybe here? Sorry, I can't see where you're looking. That'll maybe work. And where were we before zip ties, eh? That gotta be like one of the best things ever. I don't know where we were before. I guess wires and stuff. Wiring stuff, which is totally stupid, but worked, I guess. Yeah, not feeling good. Don't know. Maybe I'm coming down with something. I've been good all winter. And I still can't believe that. Been good all winter. Now it's like, nope, we're getting you. Thanks a lot. Oh, I just can't get under here now. Better not attach it to the drive shaft, because that would be bad. Okay, now, see, maybe you guys can sit back here more a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm almost out of stuff in loom though here. Eventually I'm going to have to decide where to cut this thing. Hang on, I got to thread more loom. Now I haven't been taping this stuff along the way, but I put lots of zip ties to it, so I think that should be alright. Do another little bit here. Can always pull her back out again, right? It's actually a lot easier to pull it out than it is to stuff her through. Oh, I just want to lay my head down. Hope I'm not getting the flu or something. I hate having the flu. Although, you know what? I was thinking of this the other week there. I'm probably due to have a full-out barfing flu. I seem to do that about every 10 years, and I think this time around I've actually got away with about 15 years since I've actually been full out barfing the last time. So I just really hope that's not what's happening, because I hate doing that. It sucks. So I don't think there'll be any body flexing or anything here. I should probably be alright, but I will probably leave a little bit of a dippy, saggy thingy, if you know what I mean. A little bit of extra slacky there just in case something wants to move. I think everything's mounted solid together here, so I don't imagine that'll be a problem with that. So I'm just going to follow this down and go up. Oh, it'd be nice if the tire was off. Anyways, I'll get this up around the backside here. Can't really kind of get you under here too well now. Well, maybe we can go here. Let's see. Where's she gonna sit? Where's she gonna sit? A little bright there, isn't it? So that we're gonna tie to here. and go up. Go up here. So this has got to go on here. Okay, so that should be able to go up. And then through. Okay, let's head her up. Alright, so I'm going to bring this up through here just temporarily-ish, so I can get the length of the stuff we need here. Okay, so that should be lots. If I cut her here somewhere, it should be lots. I'll give her just a little extra just to say I did. Make sure I'm cutting the right one. That would suck. Okay, there we go. Pull that one out. That one's good. Alright, so that's run. I'm pretty happy with that. It's attached to something else already now. So that'll give me lots of length. That's coming up through here. It's not really attached too much up on the top side here, but there's really a whole pile to attach it to, unless I come up. I don't know if I can fish that through there or not. Underneath the seat thing here, maybe. I'm not too sure if I can attach this or not. Up through here, maybe. I don't know if I can get that or not. Nice to kind of come up here, but and then sort of attach things to the rest of the harness stuff here. Maybe I'll try what I can do here. All right, there we go. Up, out the back. It'll look pretty good. And what I'm gonna have to do, I guess, is this is it's a little weird how they did this. You would kind of think red would be your 12-volt circuit, right? Well, it's not, apparently. It's 12 volt to power this thing. It's it's weird because back here, that is your 12 volt would go into your battery and charge. But up here, it's black, is the 12 volt in. So I'll need blue, black, and white for the ground. And but this, oh crap, I didn't run my ground. Darn it. Oh well, it's alright. Sure I can ground somewhere here. This red is for tail light or something, I think it said on it. Or something like that. Was it tail light in the instructions? Can't remember now. Yeah, so here, red, stop light. White's vehicle ground, blue's trailer brakes, and then black is the vehicle power. So I'm gonna have to make sure I hook that up right when I get to that part and actually start hooking things together, because I'll be like, why the frick isn't it working? And that'd be why. So I also, I guess, need to run another wire. Doesn't have to be quite so beefy for ground back to here. Crap, oh crap, oh crap, I totally forgot about that. Darn it, I got all zip tied all on and everything's ready to rock there. For corn flakes, oh well. Wonder if ground kind of doesn't really have to be in loom though. It probably would be better, but usually the ground, you can even kind of ground it anywhere, even back here probably, even though they say not to. I could even, no, I was going to say that wouldn't work. I could ground it to there, but I better run another one up. Holy crap. Okay, I'm not going to video that. I'm just going to do that, get this done, because honestly, today, I just want to get out of here. Holy cow. Alright, ran another ground. Ran aground. That's not good if you're a ship. So we ran, I think it's this, well, one of these. Yeah, it's this one here, it's lighter. Ran a black for ground. It is in here somewhere. There it is. So that'll get hooked on to the white here. The red will get hooked on to here, and then we'll have to splice another one back for the controller to the black, which I think is really strange. I probably gotta think about this. My brain right now is just not thinking, if you know what I mean. So, because I want to be able to have this come apart. So, oh man. My brain is just not wanting to coagulate things right now. Maybe I better just go home. I don't know. Okay, I think I got some things coagulated. I think. That's basically what it's sort of going to look like. A little neater, of course, when we're done. But I'll be able to unplug it here and unplug the box up there. And then I'll have just a little bit of the wire harness still hanging around, which isn't too bad. It can get rolled up and put back in here or something. If I ever, you know, really have to take this bracket thing off again, which maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. Because I can tow all my trailers now with this. And put the flat one on for the Mini X trailer. Should work good. And this might change a little bit of the angling on the Mini X trailer, but we'll have to try that out. If I have to take it off, I guess I can take it off. So, but yes, the that'll uncouple there. And you know, if it starts to rain or whatever, I can just uncouple that, put it away. And this will uncouple here, and everything will just kind of sort of hang, or whatever we're going to do with it whenever we get her hooked up. So it'll look a lot neater, make a lot more sense probably when we get her going. But basically I'll have to splice power into the red onto the black on this guy, and then blues can get connected here, and we'll have to join all these grounds together as well. They can probably just go in like a grommet-y kind of butt end connector kind of thing. I think that should be alright for them. Probably should solder stuff too, which, yeah, maybe I will. If I get feeling better. Right now I just feel like quick coupling, if you know what I mean. To heck with the freaking soldering and crap right now. But anyways, we'll have to do it. But I'm gonna get at her tomorrow. I think I've had enough for today. Alright, I got a little ladder today I guess we'll finish up with before I head her out. This is well sealed up, and I see there's a lot of glitter. So I think somebody might have glitter bombed me. I like glitter, but you know what? I don't like glitter all over my counter. So we'll be very careful opening this, because glitter's not great, really, honestly. Glitter's messy stuff. Unless you work in a glitter factory, maybe. Maybe. Oh. Well, there's some glitter in there, but I'm just gonna have a look at this just before we get her out. Okay. I just pre-checked everything, make sure, you know, it was okay for video, and this is from Caleb Moore from Brookfield, Wisconsin. And as you can see down there, there's a lot of glitter down. Try to keep some of it in there. I like glitter, but you know what? It's messy. It is messy, so. A little bit of glitter. It's gold glitter too. I like gold. But anyways, let's have a read here. This is from Caleb Moore from Wisconsin. It says, to Billstmaxx, please open in a video. Okay, let's get you guys lined up a little better here. Oh, he's even drawn me a nice little picture. Sweet. Let's look at that after. That's awesome. So it says, hi Billstmaxx, I am Caleb. I was the person who sent you that very glittery card from Christmas. Oh, Caleb likes the glitter. Where did that card go? It's hanging up here somewhere. I think I see it. It's back there, very glittery. The green one. I know you love glitter. Well, yes and no. Glitter's okay, I guess. LOL. Thank you for the still collection video. I have a few questions. Can you do a video on attachments for all of the tractors? And a video of your gaming. Ooh, gaming setup. I'm not sure if I've ever, like, I guess you're asking me about my computer. Gaming computer. I don't think I've ever actually done a video on it. That's been one awesome computer though. I got the local guys over here to build it for me and it's been awesome. Definitely recommend if you're getting a new computer built with stuff you want in it, not just like a store-bought one, get it with an SSD, solid state drive, for your OS and stuff, not for your storage or gaming, but get it for, put your OS on that, your operating system on the solid state drive, and then just get a normal whatever drive you want, 15,000 terabyte drive or whatever, for your gaming and your other stuff. It is so much nicer for booting up. It's like my computer boots up in like 8 seconds. I'm in, ready to go. It's awesome. Anyways, just because the read-write time is a lot faster on an SSD than it is on the regular sort of hard drives, right? So SSD is more like a, you know, like an SD card. It's kind of like that. It has no moving parts. So the other normal hard disk drives, they have a lot of moving parts and things moving. It takes a lot longer to read and write stuff, you know, so it's a lot faster. So anyways, gaming setup. Thank you for videos and a camera collection video. Oh boy. Well, the one we're shooting with now, the HDR PJ380 is the new one. I've got 3 of these now, and multi other cameras that I've been through the years. So, but I've found this camera we're on now, the Sony, seemed to be the best. It's nice and small, compact, and it takes pretty good videos. So, yeah. So Caleb has also sent a painting. I never got a custom painting before. I think that's supposed to go like that. That's pretty sweet. That's custom painted. That's pretty awesome. We'll have to maybe just hang this up on the card string here. And if you remember back there during Christmas-ish time, this was the card Caleb sent there. It's pulled her off the string. And this is, I'm 11 years old, and I wish you Merry Christmas from Caleb. That's sweet, buddy. Still got her. So I'm gonna put both of these up on the card string again. Maybe, I don't know, something like this, maybe. Holy jumping, that's a lot of glitter. Oh, that was cool though. Glittering. Sweet, thanks Caleb. That's awesome. Now it looks like I got gold flakes on my floor. That's pretty sweet, but I do think I'm going to vacuum those back up because I don't want to get them tracked all around the place. Alrighty, I'm heading her out. Oh man, feeling pretty sloshy. Let's say. Hopefully I'm not getting sick, but if I don't have anything up in the next couple of days other than maybe a barfing video, that's probably what I'll be doing. I don't know. I had a pretty good, I think it was just a burp, but it was a lunch kind of come back up kind of burp, and it didn't taste too good, we'll say. So, I hope I'm not getting sick. I don't want to get sick. I hate getting sick. Sick sucks. Especially, you know, all of a sudden I'll get real busy and then I'll have the flu or something, right? Anyways, some of you might want to know an update on my toe. When I stepped over top of my toe the other day there and walking down the stairs. Still hurts a lot. I'm walking better though, so I can flex it more and a bit of the swelling's gone down, but it's weird because, like, we'll say I'm not getting my foot out because that's just weird. We'll say this is my big toe, okay? So that went right under me like that, right? So this is my foot. My hand is my foot part. So I stepped on that with my whole weight, crushed it right underneath myself. So it all bruised up. Okay. So where your toe starts into your foot, it all bruised up just above there. It's really weird because I guess the circulation, it's moved across my foot. So all the bruising is now way over here. Now it doesn't hurt there like bruising, it's just a discoloration. So I don't know, don't get it, but it's taken a while to kind of move away again, right? But anyway, that's a toe update, in case you wanted to know a toe update. Making sure everything is locked. These guys are still souring back here. They cut quite a bit off of this tree here. Not a whole lot. They just cut the dead stuff off, and then he says they lightened it a bit or something. Like, oh, he had a name for it. Took some of the kind of dead weight off, I think he said, or extra weight or something, whatever, on that tree. But their chipper's down apparently too now. So they left all the stuff back here. So they did take actually quite a bit off of this thing, which I kind of don't, well, yeah, okay, but this was my super really good running tree. As you can see, the sap's dripping here on the ground. That's from the tree dripping. A couple more spots. There'd be a lot of dripping spots right now, and it's coming right out of where they cut there. Let's see if we can find it here. It's right there. There, see? It's dripping sap out. So this tree was always a good runner for sap, so there'll be a lot of spots, like, you know, they cut a lot of stuff off it, really. Hope that doesn't make the tree go, yeah, okay, I'm done, bye. Because that was a really good running tree, so yeah, they did cut quite a bit off. There's a little bit of firewood there, but I got enough wood at the house. I like their technique, though. They cut through a bit. So if you cut through halfway and then moves over and cuts through this way, and this is the only part that's kind of holding it, and he just goes, breaks it off so it doesn't actually fall. He's got control of it, so I thought, that's pretty sweet. But I really hope this tree doesn't kind of go kibosh, because it doesn't have a whole lot of tree left up there, really. And it's a good sap runner, this one. It'll run a 5-gallon bucket a day, this thing. It's almost too much. You can't keep up to her, but anyways, there's still, you know, quite a bit of her yet. But it's not going to last forever, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because it is a really good tree. It does run a lot of sap a day, so 5 gallons a day, that's about all I had time to boil down, so that's why I never really tapped any of the other ones. I'd be kind of worried about people contaminating the other ones, so I never bothered tapping them. So yes, but anyways, I'm gonna head her out. We'll catch you all later, and if I don't see you for a couple of days or whatever, if something weird goes on, then it's probably because I'm harfing, because it just feels like that, the eve of harfing, if you know what I mean. Which kind of sucks, but you just know that feeling, you know? You just know when you're just feeling a little queasy and you're just got sort of the, I don't really have the chills yet, but I've kind of got like the, I don't feel very warm kind of thing, you know, and that's usually the eve of the Barfafest. So hopefully not, but anyways, it's probably good to purge the system anyways. I haven't done it, like I say, for probably at least 15 years. Had a good barf off, we'll call it. Oh man, it's gonna get all in my beard and everything. That's even worse, because then the smell even lingers even longer when you barf in your beard. So hopefully it doesn't happen, because I might have to shave it off. Start from virgin again. But anyways, that would suck. It's gonna probably come off soon anyways, really. It's getting kind of warmish out here now and stuff for beard stuff, so the wool can come off. But anyways, I'm backing in, I'm heading home. You guys have a good night. Got a squeak backing up, that's odd. Brakes probably, they're not used to going backwards. So yeah, have a good night, and hopefully we're not barfing. Maybe I'll do a GoPro head mount barf cam or something. No, just kidding. Grimy. Anyways, have a good one. We'll catch you later, and if you see me tomorrow, then we're good. If not, well, we'll probably be a couple of days. But have a good night, and thanks again for watching. Thanks, Caleb, for sending that glittery card. That was pretty sweet.